welcome you to watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Mona Lisa Rambai, bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Hito leaders conduct inspection at Yodo Market. MLA Pius Marway raises concerns over bachelor menace in Ranikor. Meghalaya's budget for 2024 to 25 doubles focus on government workers' welfare. And food safety training concludes in East and West Khasi Hills district. And now the news in detail. On February 20th at 9 p.m., the leaders of the Hnyothrep Integrated Territorial Organization HITO, led by Gary Murbo and James Lingdor, visited Yodo Market following complaints from shopkeepers. They discovered numerous individuals had settled in the market illegally despite warnings from Himamalim. Chief Paem Aina Manik praised HITO's initiative, noting only 29 shops are permitted to operate in Yodo with a maximum of 4 per owner. The inspection highlights HITO's commitment to uphold regulations and preserve the market's integrity. This action underscores the importance of community collaboration in maintaining order and fairness in commercial spaces.
Parah mah, packing mah. Khubor lah, atam tu mah, mentah lah kan apa je lah, kendai tu mah, kendai lala tu mentah, kendai laksan minin.
Kena tu ni hamil.
Khap mungkap.
Ni misalnya tiada ni yang berat.
Jencing je.
Cukup.
Hah? Cukup dan. Nombor pun.
Iya rata.
Alam ke
Samla. Main nak ke?
Mat atas. Udah rak. Mat atas.
Oh, main nak kena dengan पैसा का यहाँ में रूम लेता.
महीना दिन है ठीक है
दिन कितना 100 रुपया दिन का
100 रुपया
Diak nakaliang jongi ba nakaliang jongi ngayon imene ya duka Khubor leng ba ki social media ba ngai iba let kanra ka sang hituma poyo pedon di basami di nakaliang jongi na du ki por di pemensuang sai ai jingbit ni don di katu ni dukan di pengai ni a jingbit ngali ka dor ba ma di shua bakin samir ru ki hapan yo jingbit ni di Kidon katut kan telir ki dari sha kiba yo jimbit nani nadu ki por ki CM ki pamensuahi nama Shillong ba nada ki shed nam lai sau buji ki las tam ban shed di wala kataru ni ham ban pet ngor ba nama mi syahid kumba alai ngut ta sawut ai di kapor kini gajing kanra kendit cuma sang hituru kalong ka ai la nakadang juga hima kim don jing tebi di ngai di lembaki social media bakan tat ki polis jongi banya senran lam haba nakaliang jongi klam yo iganu ganu ka citi karpat nakaliang jong sang hitu di nakaliang office jongi kum kadau ki polis jongi ru klam yo ko order nakanya office jungi ru kim no di banyak camat namar pelai shuaban kanra manu po yodo di nakalian ko office jungi ngi sat pentip langi Khubor district namar di pemika law and order problem di nakalian jungi kidon katu kan itli ki dukan gi bah ni ai jingbit ban samit ki yo
किधर पप की दुकान दे
On February 21st, MLA Pius Marway voiced grievances in the assembly regarding the havoc wreaked by pachyderms in his constituency, Ranikor. He highlighted the destruction of agricultural lands and homes inflicted upon his constituency. In response, Kondot K. Samla emphasized the urgency of addressing such issues promptly by reporting them to the district authorities. Marway's plea sheds light on the challenges faced by communities living in close proximity to wildlife habitats and underscores the need for coordinated efforts to mitigate human-elephant conflicts in the region.
Of procedure and conduct of business to the news item published in Unong San Hima, dated 22nd January 2024, under the caption Stang Thong Ki Hati Klau Sa Ya Ki Briu, Rai Ki Nong Rep Ben Set Yap Nong.
Yes, please. You may continue.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in the recent years, there has been an alarming increase in the number of elephants inflicting damages to property and endangering the safety of the local population there. This rampage have had a catastrophic impact on my constituency, instilling fear and uncertainty among inhabitants while inflicting enormous economic and social upheavals. Mr. Speaker, sir, to this effect, on 20th January 2024, the two villages of Nongna and Potkro called for an emergency public meeting where the farmers of Nong I Jingai, Dirang, Molongba, Khatramai, and other adjoining areas, along with the Ranikor Area Farmers Association, addresses the impact of this rampage and have come to the decision that if the government failed to come out with a permanent solution to this issue, they will have a compelled to shoot these elephants that encourages and destroy their agricultural produce. Sir, there are many instances where these farmers were chased by the elephants on their way to their fields and on their way, especially during the night, and stand for hours waiting for these elephants to pass by from one village to another. Mr. Speaker, sir, as a local representative who is concerned with the well-being on my constituents, I have personally visited these areas, wrote to the concerned departments recently to address the impending issue regarding the hardships that these peoples are facing, which affects their livelihood, like providing financial incentive to those farmers who live their livelihood overnight from an elephant raid so as to enable them to sustain their fragile to income.
Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma unveiled Meghalaya's budget for the fiscal year 2024-25, reaching a strategic 25,052 crore rupees, a significant escalation from the 2018-19 budget of 12,159 crore rupees. The government's allocation sees a substantial increase, with the Government of India budgeting 1,987 crore rupees, doubling the state's budget of 1,003 crore rupees for 2023-24. In his address, Chief Minister Sangma reassured government servants totaling 52,829 of timely salary disbursements, emphasizing their financial security. Furthermore, he pledged unwavering support by ensuring pensions for retired ASHA and Anganwadi workers, alleviating any concerns regarding their post-retirement livelihoods.
The entire strategy and our chairperson and our honorable minister have been very, very diligently working and ensuring that when we buy power, we try to buy the power during the time when the rates are lesser. And since Umiam is a place where we can store the power and release it as and when we feel correct, we can actually sell our power and produce it at 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the evening, and even sell it at a high rate of 8, 9, 10 rupees. I know this may sound very complicated to some, but it's a very basic question of seeing the rates and producing the power and selling it and trading the power in the correct manner. So this exercise has really helped the department today to be able to actually earn to some extent by selling the power at the right time and by able to take the power from different agencies at the right time. And NTPC has been very, very helpful in that. So this has really helped us to resolve to some extent the power situation that we faced last year, and that is what we're doing differently this year. Second thing which we're doing differently, sir, is that wherever our agencies have tied up with Government of India for supply of power, even though the rates were slightly higher than what we would want, so we have gone ahead and taken that power because, again, looking at the overall rate situation that is there, it is easier and better for us to take that power because it is still lesser than compared to the rates which may be there at a later stage during the, say, the more demanding times like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the evening. Sir, apart from that, we have also ensured that all our units that are there, that are installed, are working at a maximum production, depending on the water availability, of course. But we have worked towards ensuring that the production of the power also, and the units are working efficiently. We have technical snags once in a while, but the team is on its toes, and we're ensuring that whenever the units have any technical snag, we resolve them at the earliest. So we do expect that this calendar year and this particular coming financial year, that we will not face the kind of challenges that we faced last year. I am not giving an assurance on the floor of the House that there will not be any load shedding, but we are quite sure that it will be bare minimum. It will be bare minimum, and we will try to give power in such a way that it of minimum inconvenience to the people. And there are possibilities, there is a chance that we may actually be able to provide it fully, and we are working towards that. But as I said, it will be incorrect for me to give that assurance in the House. But as I said, that the situation will be nowhere close to what we faced last time. We have planned well, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to really take care of that situation and that issue, sir. So regarding the science colleges that were mentioned, we are aware of this problem and this issue, sir. And I have recently announced in Sora as well as in William Nagar that in the government colleges, wherever there is no science, we are going to start science stream in all the government colleges. So this is going to happen, and yes, it's only a first step. We will see how we could expand it even further. Now the new education policy requires multidisciplinary subjects to be there, and hence all the colleges are now working towards introducing different streams. So we will see how the government can work together with them to facilitate that process. But to start with, the government colleges, all the government colleges will have science as well as commerce stream also in them, sir. So regarding the smart town project that was mentioned by Honorable MLA Joai, I just want to share with the House, and I'll be giving more numbers in the budget speech also, that today for Shillong city and for overall development of the second and third phase, which is the administrative city and the knowledge city, we will be spending more than 5,000 crores through government spending or through private investment in Shillong city, in the administrative city and in the knowledge city. So Shillong city will see a huge investment, unprecedented in nature, which will completely transform and create Shillong into a really great growth center. And that is the kind of investment we're looking at. So 5,000 crores is minimum. I will share the exact details in my budget speech. Regarding, sir, the smart town projects, I know the honorable member was mentioning about the slight difference in the numbers. But if you actually go into details between Tura and Joai, you will see that out of the 300 crores...
In a bid to enhance food safety practices, the Office Assistant Commissioner of Food Safety, along with the designated officer Eastern West Khasi Hills District, concluded a special teaching session titled Food Safety Training and Certification for STAG on February 21st. The program, which commenced on February 19th at the PHE Hall in Mairang, aimed to educate food sellers, including restaurants, fast food outlets and bakeries. Assistant Commissioner DBS Mukim and Food Safety Officer Natasha Rana provided comprehensive explanations catering to the needs of food vendors in Mairang and neighboring areas. The initiative underscores a commitment to ensuring public health and well-being through informed food handling practices.
ikhnya jipang tiba ni ha bani ide ka khamade ne di namta bide giron kam kumbala patai ni ko banomba ni ha ban bo ya kam de hamadan ban aila ban ko ban suba ban aila ban numlam ke jebo chuban ban hamadan ke jebo ikhna ki chuban one room ne namta bide kadi kawi bide kaba kalong banbu ke cold storage lani banbu e ga ni jaga beda tha kala banong freezer lani ha fridge refrigerator mo ni ha ban miti lani ha ban pe ya ni ka temperature ka ba don ka kawi ka banga ng kwa ban ong yepi kadi khamtam ye ki badon restaurant menu badon restaurant fast food hidden restaurant okay kay ka ba kasi don na try pin don ya ki frozen food item kado lani ki kitu ki ba ta ki mon mo ki ba ki wan ka do chong ki frozen food items tige ka jing tha anjoma na ka bantang safety jong ka jong phi ka jong ki pa lambar ro lomba la hi ka banin ko avoid care ban kam ki frozen food item kung ka do ali phi wala ba fresh lagi ni na yo tu Tiga mulai bidang laban le itu. Henry lada people not come but ki frozen food items kadawa laban no. Pithe ki do ki bala frozen pithe ki pan ki jor ki sausage bla bla yo bon ki pinha banra or bale nang ni se Shillong pinha banra ya ka itu cold box. No, kama aban long ka problem ka bami na ni manta pithe ki frozen food items kalong ba Pi don kam ban le ek tu ki okat thawing ke deka process ha ka ba pi dei ban karne ke jingai tha kam surun khat kam sudi ban mi na ka tu freezer ban bu pe ha jong table lani man ke ra ko ja ni ka ban ko ka long hin se yu ga ya tu ka frozen jingba frozen food na freezer pin thep tray ka ha ka fridge then nang tu pin sa lawan se ye ka ke ban kam pa de iko tu ka deka process ka ba te men ta ki don ki bane Kibupon ni jongi kili ano, kithe ki frozen food items and la koi ki rashet kishim na kong thanam, tu bala long thare kithe ka kong thanam, lani ki he ra kong thanam, atu kalong ko sa. Ikatu na ta daw bili ng advice, ban ki frozen food products kalong ka dikata. Hindi ban follow pa ya system.
In response to concerns raised in the Assembly regarding delayed salary payments by the Garo Hills and Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma affirmed that the government stands ready to assist. Refuting blame on the government, Sangma emphasized collaboration and collective responsibility. He assured that while the issue is not directly the government's responsibility, support will be extended to address the matter.
Council salaries, especially in the Garo Hills and also in the Jaintia Hills. Sir, you are aware that both these organizations and institutions or governments are actually autonomous in nature, and hence the salary component and running the district councils is completely the responsibility of the elected body, which is autonomous in nature. And hence, to tie it to the state government and put it on the responsibility of the state government to pay the salaries is not fair in one way. But still, since it is within our state and it is a traditional institution that we all the public, in fact, requires and needs, it is the responsibility of the government to look into ways and means in which we can support them and help them whenever possible. So there is a bigger challenge when it comes to these district councils, because while we give them money and funds to them as and when we are able to, and as and when their share comes, there is also requirement to internally improve the functioning of these organizations also. Just to share with you, sir, there are 1,577 employees in the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. And the difference between the amount that they earn every month and the salaries that they have to pay is almost close to 3 to 4 crores deficit. So roughly, I don't have the exact numbers, but I can tell you plus minus average, the revenues are about 1.5 to 2 crores a month, whereas salaries and other expenditures touches about 5 crores per month for the Garo Hills District Council alone. and the Gentile District Council also faces a similar problem. And hence, there will have to be a multi-pronged approach and a lot of strong decisions to be taken administratively within the district councils to cut their cost, to be very firm in their administrative mechanism. And yes, the government of Meghalaya can also support in terms of guiding them and also giving them funds as and when possible, of course following the necessary guidelines. But sir, we are aware of the matter, and yes, for a long time they have not been able to pay salaries, but it is not because government of Meghalaya is not paying salaries. It's not our responsibility to pay the salaries. It is the responsibility of the council. But as I said, it is our responsibility to support them, which we are doing. But to directly blame government of Meghalaya for not releasing the salaries, I feel, sir, is not fair on the government of Meghalaya. But we are part of the system together, and therefore we will do what we can to support the district councils, because it is definitely part of the state, and we also feel the pain and the difficulties that they.
During the budget session on February 21st, MLA VPP Arden Miller voiced concerns over Mamlu Chera Cement Limited and its workers. Deputy Chief Minister Snya Bhalang Dhar assured that the government will closely consider the matter for the company's future.
Mr. Speaker, sir, reply to Star Question 57. A. Sir, the matter is to close down the Mamlu Chera Cement Limited plant at Sora is under examination by the government. B, sir, the total number is 278.
Arden, your supplementary questions.
Sir, may I know from the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister the amount spent by the government to build the new dry process in the MCC?
No, Mr. Speaker, sir. The dry process, it was so many items are there and huge amount. So actually that particular information is not me, Mr. Speaker, sir. So I require notice about what is the amount details spent on dry process. Yes, as of now, the plant is running by dry process.
So, may I know whether the new dry process has started commissioning?
Mr. Speaker, sir, during that time it was started, but right from 2020 till date the plant was shut down. Till date, right from 2020 during COVID times, till date the plant was shut down.
So, since the government is under examination for closing down the MCCL, may I know whether all these stakeholders have been taken into consideration during the examination process?
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, sir, numbers of meetings have been held, even at the level of Chief Minister and even at my level also. He has due consultation along with the local MLA, MDC, and the same Sora and all the stakeholders. We are invite them. We have discussed story. Even number of decisions has been held. So even now we are yet to come to the finalizing stage, because yes, it's true that the matter is quite pending long time. So we are, I think maybe within 6 months times we will be able to take a final decision what decision we should take. But whenever we take a decision, I'll make sure that all the stakeholders and the local peoples and the leaders from the area will be on board, and we will take the best decision for the interest of the state, and particularly the people of that area, Mamlu and Chera Cement.
So thank you for the exhaustive reply. Anyway, can we have an idea as member of this August House, what will be the fate or the destiny of the employees of MCCL in case the government decides to close down the MCCL?
Mr. Speaker, I will assure we'll take the right decisions, make sure nobody should be affected. We'll take at the right time, nobody should be affected. We'll take everybody on board. We'll take a unanimously decision accordingly when the decision is taken.
Can we have roughly an idea like what exactly?
MLA Maulai Bright Starwell Marbanyang highlighted that the current 58 posts at Captain Williamson State University are inadequate for efficient operation. In response, Rakam A. Sangma stated that the government has allocated 100 positions for for the university. Continue regarding staffing needs for optimal functioning.
Vice Chancellor and the Registrar. May I know from him how many departments will be there in this state university?
Speaker, sir. Initially, sir, the proposal is to make the engineering, physical science, life science, technology, humanities, commerce, these other courses. And so to start off with the academic, initially the Department of English, Khasi, the Garo, philosophy, political science, education, economic and history on humanities and social science. And so on the life science, physical and life science, we'll be having for postgraduate and PhD. It's a Department of Physics, Department of Mathematics, Department of Chemistry, Department of Geology and Department of Botany. So in commerce and management, both postgraduate and the PhD, we'll be having commerce in specialized in accounting and finance, and number 2, in commerce in management and marketing. And in terms of urban planning, also, the Department of Urban Planning will be there. And these are the department initially will be having the campus.
From what the Education Minister has just informed the House, we can understand that there are many departments that are going to be set up within this state university. But then looking at the number of posts that have been sanctioned, I feel that it is very less, considering that there are many departments, as he had just mentioned. As I'm aware that even to run a college per department, the necessary posts required is a minimum of 5 teachers. But looking at the numbers, 58 posts, I feel that it is too less, the number. So is there any possibility that the government will increase? Otherwise, it's not possible to run the university with just 58 posts, considering that there are many departments.
Speaker, sir, this 58 posts, which was already sanctioned for earlier Captain William Sangma Technical University. When it's renamed as a state university, the government has proposed 100 posts for the faculty members, and this is under the process of sanctions.
Another question, supplementary question. What is the financial implication as far as the human resource is concerned, apart from the 58 post sanction for teachers, including the Vice Chancellor and Registrar?
So viewers, that is all we had for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.